I'm back! Yay! Calm down, calm down. Okay, so today is Sunday the 8th of September and I arrived last night. Just going to quickly tell you about my travel day. So I made a few notes last night, so let's get cracking. So I flew from Gatwick, very straightforward, got there nice and early. From arriving at the airport, dropping my bags and getting through security, it took me 10 minutes. So I was absolutely flying. So I was straight into the lounge. I went into the #1 lounge at Gatwick, where I always go. Love it in there. There was quite a big queue when I arrived, so I was a little bit like, oh no, it's going to be busy. A lot of people were being turned away because they hadn't pre-booked, so actually it was absolutely fine and not busy at all. Stayed in there a couple of hours, got called to the gate 13, unbelievable, but yeah, maybe that was a sign actually. Anyway, boarded the plane relatively quickly. Pilot then announces boarding complete, so I was like, whoa, this is going really well, on time. And then they added 2 people hadn't turned up, so their bags had to come off. Now, how do you not turn up for a flight? Like, blows my mind. Yeah, so sitting there for the best part of 45 minutes while they unload the blimmin bags. So I bet there was a couple of not very happy people at the airport. Anyway, done the usual spiel. Flight's going to take 8.5 hours. Fair enough. Expected to be a bit bumpy. Great. Anyway, took off, and yeah, it was bumpy. Like straight away, there was turbulence. Seatbelt signs were on. I was sitting there thinking, not sure I can cope with this for the next 8.5 hours. And when I say over half the flight was turbulence and seatbelt signs, that's the truth. It wasn't awful, but it was consistent, lights on, in your seat, and shaking about to some degree. The food wasn't great. This is BA, by the way. Flew with BA. I was in an exit seat. Food wasn't amazing. But the #1 thing, this flight was absolutely freezing cold, like Baltic cold. Within half an hour, I was whipping the blanket down from the locker, although it was thin as a flipping napkin. Everyone had hoodies up. Like, I only had a really thin hoodie on that was proper zipped up. I was sitting there, I had this blanket on my legs. The people next to me were moaning. Everyone looked cold. Like, the toilets were cold. You could feel like an icy little breeze. I thought, surely this will sort itself out once we get going. But it didn't. It was cold the whole flight. So not great. Probably going to get a cold now. Thanks, BA. Anyway, right at the end, just before we were landing, the air steward came over and said to make sure the blankets go back up. Mine was already up there. She said, I've left it as long as possible. She said, oh, I know it gets cold by the door. And I thought, well, actually, take a look around you. The whole flaming plane is cold. Anyway, landed about 3 o'clock US time. Let me just check my notes. So, Terminal C again, which I raved about last year, and again, if you can fly into Terminal C, fly into Terminal C. It's so much easier than the other terminals. It's massive, lovely, clean, brand spanking new airport. You get your baggage before you go to security, which I think is a great idea. Because if you think about it, instead of having a whole plane load of people suddenly going to queue up at security, instead, like, you're trickling over in dribs and drabs. I had done the MPC app pre-book. I was a little bit scared, but have a look at it. It's well worth doing. It's really simple to fill out before you go. You literally, when you've landed, you take a quick picture of yourself, say you've landed, and you get to go to a whole separate lane. So I was through security pretty quickly, although I must say the security man I saw, the border security, wasn't ultra friendly. Last year was lovely, welcome, have a great trip. He was very curious why I was by myself. Do I normally travel by myself? Quite intense questions. Anyway, survived, got through, Called my Uber, which I've decided now is much easier than booking a transfer. Again, it's all straightforward. Go through security, straight to the left, ride share, boom, easy. Uber, 5 minutes, happy days. Cost about $35, which is about 28 quid. Arrived at the hotel, check-in nice and smooth, and here I am. As I said, Lowe's Sapphire Falls, first for me. Haven't really explored yet, but I'll have a little explore in a minute when I head out for my day. Yeah, so I was hungry last night, but I was also very tired, so I just grabbed a sandwich up in the lobby area and a shake, and I also bought one of the resort mugs, which I've done for the length of my stay, so I can get as many refill drinks, and that was $18 for the week, so can't complain at that. Anyway, didn't sleep very well. A combination of probably happy to be here, tired, time difference, whatever, blah 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 blah. Anyway, won't bore you with that. It's a new day. I've made myself get up, so I was just about to probably fall asleep again. I am ready. I am gonna go and have my first day. Still can't believe I'm back. Always takes a while for it to sink in. And I'm heading to, can you guess? Find out. Come with me and let's see what happens on my first day back in Orlando. So I'll see you in a bit. So the last video said, come with me. Let's see where I go. And guess what? I've been vlogging all day, chatting away, happy as a pig in you know what. Just got back and I've realised I've been using a new microphone this trip, and I didn't have the flaming thing switched on, so I've got no sound on any of my footage from Universal Studios, which is where I went this morning. Oh, so a bit gutted because I filmed loads. Basically, I got on the water taxi this morning, which I absolutely love. Went through the Golden Arches and done some rides. So I did Minion Blast. That was my first ride of the day, of the holiday. Only 5-minute wait, if that. From there I went on Minions Despicable Me ride. Haven't been on it for a few years because it's always got massive queues. I was in there really early today, so I thought, right, I was in the park by like 8:30. Right, let's get it done. I haven't done it since they took away the 3D effect. Have to say it's probably a one and done. It's good, but it's not for me. It's all right. It's not the best. I had some breakfast in the Today Cafe, first time going in there, which was highly disappointing, have to say. I had avocado toast and a little bit of fruit. Oh, I can just hear rain. Oh, it's been nice all morning. Well, of course you wouldn't know that. Anyway, yeah, avocado toast and a little bottle of juice. It was like $20 something, so yeah, expensive. And I couldn't even cut it with the plastic cutlery, so I was eating it, like getting it everywhere, and it was just a bit boring. I went to go on E.T. E.T. was down for most of the morning, so I did Simpsons, I did Men in Black, I then went in Diagon Alley and had a butterbeer, but not before I went on Gringotts. Single rider, fantastic as ever. Then what did I do? I came out, I sat down a little while, soaked up the sights and the scenes, just walked around the park, kept checking E.T., still down. By fluke, I managed to just squeeze in, as they were shutting the doors, of a Born Stuntacular show, which if you watch last year's videos, you know how I absolutely rave about that show and everyone needs to do it. It is so clever. Blows my tiny mind every time I see it. And I never get bored of it. It's just incredible. Can't even explain it. It's just the most high-tech, impressive show you'll ever see. So yeah, did that, then lo and behold, E.T. was open. So I scooched on around to E.T. A little bit of a wait, but nothing major. Rode that, saved the planet as ever. And then I started to feel a bit weary, because I did have a bad night's sleep after the travel day yesterday, and I was hungry. So I left the park, not before getting myself some treats. I'll show you in a second. And then I was planning on going to Panda Express. So that's what I did. So I had a yummy orange chicken, teriyaki chicken and some noodles, which I brought back to the room. Filled up my resort mug with Coke, cherry vanilla Coke, not just any Coke. Came back, yeah, and enjoyed my Panda Express. And I'll just show you what I got for my treats and my room snacks. Ta-da! That is the orange sickle. It's my favourite voodoo donut. That is called the Miami Vice, and that is just a little chocolate coconut. And then, boom, fudge. 6 pieces of fudge. I ummed and ahed over it for ages, thinking, do I need it? Do I really need it? And in the end, I had a little word with myself. I was like, for God's sake, you're on holiday, you're waiting for this holiday, go and buy some blimmin fudge. It's not the end of the world. So I've got a little bit of sweet treats in the room now. I was planning on going to the pool, but it sounds like the heavens have opened, so I will ride out the weather and see what the rest of the day has in store for me. Just gutted about my filming. I'll have to do it again. So it's a few hours later. I had a little bit of a chill out in the room, and I thought, I'm going to go to the pool. Got all my gear on, got my bag sorted, got a drink, went to the pool, tried my key, no, tried it again, no. Pool's closed, lightning. You ever just feel like you're not having a lucky day? Anyway, decided to go to Walmart and spend some money, so I'm just waiting for my lift. Just going to show you the inside of the hotel lobby. Pretty nice. Slowly learning my way around. I've yet to actually see the pool, but I'm sure that'll come in the next few days. So, right, it's time to wait for my cab. And you know what? Coming here for me, it's like going to a theme park. Blimmin' love it in here. So let's see what I get in my massive trolley that I've got. If you've ever wondered what heaven looks like, I'm going to show you now. And no, not that woman. Got a feeling this is going to go horribly wrong. Okay, I may have peeked too soon with the heaven comment, because I just found it. Jesus. Okay, I think I need to leave here because I can't physically carry anymore, and I am just going a little bit cray cray. So get me to the checkout and let's go. $99.07 later. Yeah, I'm stocked up. They've got no taxi shopping for you over here. Wish they'd done that at home. Anyway, got to get it back to the hotel now. So this is going to be fun and games. So just waiting for my Uber. So I'll show you what I got when we get back to the room. I swear every car over here is a Toyota. Every car. I'm now going to show you what $100 looks like in Walmart. Let's have a look. Boom. Drink supplies. I don't obviously need them while I'm here because I've got this refillable one that I can use, but when I go to the parks and stuff I can take a bottle out with me. Some sugar cookies, some water, some lemonade. Those margaritas are supposed to be really nice. I've seen advertised on one of the Facebook groups I follow. The old favourite caramel M&Ms that you can't get back home. Big and chewy nerds. Let me tell you, as a bit of a sweet connoisseur, they are the best. Some random sweet tarts, but I got them last year and they were nice. Popcorn. Crispies. I don't know why, but over here you can't get multi-pack crisps. Weird. Yeah, just a little savoury snack. Wintergreen mints, which is mother's order. If you know me, you know I've always got a packet of Tic Tacs in my pocket, and those bad boys are the best. I also love a breath strip, present for my cat, and then I thought I'd better get something healthy. So that, actually I don't think that's bad really, because a lot of that is bulk, large packets. Yeah, my first trip in Walmart done. Could have spent more in there, but not gonna lie, that lot was heavy and I struggled carrying it back to the room. Luckily I'm quite near to the lift, not far from the lobby, so I made it back. Now I've got to stash it. Just got to say as well, I got ID'd in Walmart. Boom, back of the net. Holiday made. The end. Goodbye. Thank you. See you later. So I've just been chilling in the room since I got back. Taking it relatively easy on my first full day here. Tomorrow is my first Disney day, so let's save my leg energy for that. Bit peckish, so I've ordered myself an Uber Eats. It only works out maybe about $5 more to get it delivered here. So I'm getting a steak from Outback. Saves me going out, saves me getting an Uber somewhere or going out on the water taxi back to City Walk. So yeah, for me it's like a bit of a no-brainer, save a few pennies and get it delivered here. So I will show you what I've got when it comes. Third refill of the day, certainly get my money's worth. Just walking back through the lobby to pick up my Uber order. So very simple, 4 minutes away. I'm pretty hungry now, so looking forward to some steak. And just like that, there's my din-dins. Medium sirloin, loaded jacket potato and a baked potato soup. Here we are, last update of the day. It's been a strange first day for a few reasons, but mainly because flipping vlogging didn't work this morning, so a little bit gutted because I like to get across my emotions of the first time going back into studios. Oh well, I'll just have to fake it in a few days' time. Not really, I won't bother faking it. It's genuine anyway. But anyway, yeah, it's been a good day, you know, easing in, and pretty tired now. So happy din-dins, very tasty, fill up, gonna jump in the shower, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So if you've stuck with me this long, I appreciate it's not been the most exciting vlog today, but thank you very much for watching, and as ever, it'd be great if you could give me a little cheeky subscribe, drop me a comment below if you've got any questions, and I will see you on the next one tomorrow. Bye for now.